everybody, it's Rebecca Combs at Design and Adorn. I want to show you how to put together the Harmony necklace. The Harmony necklace is one of the projects we're going to be featuring tonight at our Facebook Live shopping party. It's one of our choose your own adventure kits. That means that with the kit you actually get two patterns, so you could do an intermediate or a beginner project with the same set of materials, and the Harmony necklace is the intermediate project. So let's take a look. So the Harmony necklace is a half round braid. So these are different braiding moves. So if you've been wanting to learn how to do a different braid, this could be a great project for you. The Harmony has 8 different moves. So you know, normally we do Congo Gumi, which is top right down, bottom left up. But with the Harmony, we're actually going to have a series of 8 moves, and the disc isn't going to rotate. The disc is going to stay in the same orientation for the entire braid. And then while we're braiding, after we've done our little lead section with no beads, we're going to put in our unicorn teardrop beads so that they all are along this one edge of the braid. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's take a look at my disc. I already have one set up here. All right, super. I am in frame. So I'm just about ready to put in my teardrops, but not quite there. I want to go a little bit longer, so let's look at the moves. So I'm going to start up here. I'm using my right hand, and yeah, sorry, I can't really zoom out anymore. I'm filling the whole frame here. So I'm going to use my right hand to take the top left warp, and I'm going to take it out of its slot, and we're going to swing it diagonally over here to the right side, and it goes below this right side group. All right, that's our first move. Now we're going to switch hands. Now I'm going to use my left hand to take the top right cord out of its slot, and it's going to move diagonally below these left side warps. So like so. Great. And what you do at the top, you have to do to the bottom. So again, switching hands, I'm back to my right hand. My right hand is going to take the bottom left, and we're going to take it out of its slot and move up diagonally to the right. So now we're above that right side group. Switch hands. Left hand takes the bottom right warp, and we're going to move up diagonally to the left, so we're above the left side group. This is midway through the sequence. So if you need to pause in the middle of your braid, or in the middle of the sequence anyway, this is a good place to do it because it's very recognizable. See how we have this cat whiskers? We have 4 on the right, we have 4 on the left. This is a great place to stop if you can't stop at the end of a sequence, which would be the most ideal place to stop. So with our first 4 moves, we were crossing side to side. So if something started on the left, it went to the right. If it started on the right, it went to the left. For the final 4 moves, no more crossing sides. If it starts right, it stays right. Starts left, stays left. Here's how it goes. So you're going to take my right hand, and I'm going to take the cord that's right above the dot. Actually, let's talk about that for a second. So I have these 4 cords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of cords to choose from. But I'm going to make it easier for you. Look for the dots. If your cord is not immediately adjacent to a dot, if it's not in a slot next to a dot, it is out of play. It is already moved and it can't move again. So keep that in mind. So when we're looking here at the cat whiskers, we're only looking at these inner warps that are right next to the dots. So I'm going to take the upper one, the one above the dot on the right side, and I'm going to bring it straight down without crossing to the right of the bottom dot. Match it on the left. My left hand takes the cord above the left dot and brings it straight down without crossing to the left of the bottom dot. Super. Switch hands again and match it at the top. So now my right hand takes the cord that's below this dot, brings it straight up without crossing to the right of the top dot. One more move. Left hand takes the cord that's just below that left side dot and moves it up without crossing to the left of the top dot. End of sequence. Before we can move on though, we have to reset. We have to close these gaps. See all this open space here? We have to get rid of this. Everything needs to move one spot closer to that dot. So just boop, 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 like so. It's pretty easy. I'm gonna show you again. Let's take a look. So, right hand first. Take the cord that is on the left of the top dot. So top left, moves diagonally down and to the right. Left hand takes the top right cord, move diagonally down to the left. Now there's nothing at the top. Switch hands again. Right hand takes the bottom left, swings diagonally up and to the right. Left hand, take the bottom right cord, swing diagonally up and to the left. We can pause here. This is our cat whiskers. We're only looking at these center cords, the ones that are right there next to the dots. So with our right hand, take the one above that right side dot and bring it straight down to the right of the bottom dot. Left hand, take the one above the dot and bring it down. Right hand over here takes the one below the right dot, and we're gonna go up to the right of the top dot, and our left hand takes the one that's below the left side dot and it moves up to the left of that top dot. Now, do you see how my point of braiding is off center here? Why is that happening? Mostly because I'm pulling unevenly. Also, in order to stay in frame, my disc is like 1.5 inches above the table. Typically, you want to have everything swinging free. It helps you helps maintain the weight distribution and the tension of your braid. It's not going to be a deal breaker on this, so I can just, as I close the gaps here, do that. I can just scoot that over a little bit, and it's fine. But remember that when you're working, I want everything hanging freely. I actually want to show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is how I would actually like hold this relative to my body. I know that I've cut my head off, but it's more important that you can see the disc in my hand and how I hold this when I'm just like sitting in a chair like a normal person braiding. So cross down, cross down, cross up, top comes down, bottom goes up, close the gap. Right? That's how this is gonna work when you're braiding at home, when you're sitting on your sofa watching TV. Cross down, cross up, top comes down, bottom goes up. Now, of course, when you're just learning a new braid, maybe you turn the TV off. Maybe this is a radio project or just some soothing music. Let me flip with my camera. Hello. All right, let's go back over here. All right, let's get some beads in here. I just have a little starting run. I like my necklaces pretty short, so I'm just gonna have a little tiny bit here before I get going with the teardrops. Here's how the teardrops go in. Now, there are complete written instructions in your kit, of course. This project is also featured in my second book, Kumihimo Jewelry Simplified. So here we go. I'm gonna take my bead and I'm gonna bring it to the middle, and watch this. My thumb lifts up to make a little space and whoop, tuck it in, and then bring the cord across. And then the rest of the moves are the same. No beads. You only do the beads once per sequence. That's how we get the beads all on one side. Does my phone make a noise? Maybe. I think maybe my volume wasn't down quite all the way. All right, let's see if we can. There it is. There's my little teardrop. Let's do it again. There's no bead there, and that's okay. That's how this works. There won't always be a bead. And again, you have complete written instructions in your Choose Your Own Adventure kit that tells you when to put your bead in. I just want to show you how to do that. All right, lift that up with your thumb. And as the warp's doing its usual move, you just tuck that teardrop right in there. Watch, I'm just gonna like hold it down a second with my thumb as I bring the cord across. There we go. Yeah. Looking good. And then you just finish the rest of the sequence. So this is the Harmony necklace. This is one of the Choose Your Own Adventure kits that we're going to be featuring tonight. So in your kit, you'll have the teardrops, the satin cord, and the end caps. And you could do the Harmony necklace, which is this intermediate project where you're learning a new braid, or you could do a Kumihimo project where we have all of the teardrops in the center. And I'll show you that project tonight. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.